Good morning. Good morning. So we are live again. We are Inner Source, and I'm Robert van Koten, and we're live. So happy to have you here listening direct, live, or otherwise recorded. And today we have, last week we were talking about uh, the basics, and those were the basics from the perspective of frequencies and the perspective of how everything is connected. Source, higher selves, you, you being here on this planet, the origins of your personality, your being, and all these things, and the point of view we have in that, of course. And now, today, um, we want to talk about, and I put it in the comments, um, that there we have a workshop because we work with framework. We work with a framework, and the framework is like the basis of everything for us. And this basis helps us um, to structure, like last week, all these um, elements in all universes to structure the, the things we do on this in this life here. And of course, I put my hand on my heart, and so I hope you do it as well, and as often as possible, every time and every time again and again. Um, it is shown to me that this is a very valid. I think that's the right word. Valid tool we can use to be connected, and even if we put our mind with energy towards the heart, then it's even more powerful. So with the so last week there was like the general, that it's a word, it's a description, the general environmental elements, which how we see it. And today we're talking about the announcement of a workshop coming Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. Madrid time. And in this workshop we will use a framework, and I'm gonna, yeah, this is the framework. I hope it will be big enough to maybe we can. Um, so in this framework for deep healing, but it's a framework how we see everything. And in this framework, there are four items. It's the body, it's the living conditions, it's the spiritual healing, and it's the management of emotions. And we feel and understand that this is all interrelated. So there is no um, everything we do is related with at least one topic, and these as an this have what we do has an effect on the other topic. So if you work on your body and you feel like, okay, let me see, I'm doing exercises, it will have an effect directly on your living conditions. It will have an effect on your spiritual healing, and it will have an effect on how you manage your emotions. So, for instance, if Patricia and I from Inner Source start a healing session with you, we almost dive into the emotions, always in the emotions, and therefore we have a spiritual healing, but it has an effect on the living conditions and the body. So these, how do you say, yeah, these interrelations, as I can, um, if I express it like this, the interrelations are the basis how we work, how we feel, how we think, what we do. And every time we come up with a new idea or something is channeled, we always check, is this, how does it relate with these four elements? And so, for as an example, coming tomorrow, coming Saturday, tomorrow we have trance dance in Ferrol, and Ferrol is a place near us. And we, before we start doing it, we will investigate ourselves. How does this relate with the body, the emotional part, the living conditions, the spiritual part? So all these aspects are always in what we do together, as I said, with the elements of the basics that we are multidimensional beings, that we are living here on this planet to have an experience, but we will that everything is interrelated, and the frequencies we use to help calibration, to help people get aligned. So, so everything is interrelated. Maybe it's not a very clear explanation, but okay, we will use this framework every time and again and again and again. And the basic of everything is the heart. So the connection to the heart, the alignment with the heart, everything will be connected to the heart and to this framework. So that is like the basis I want to talk about today. And coming Sunday, we have a workshop, and I put it in the comments. And the workshop will, how do you say it? Will go about the topic, um, um, this framework. So what we want to do is we want to start organizing multiple talking circles related to this framework, so people can have a discussion with us. You have multiple options with us. You can opt for the 30 minutes free, and you book it and schedule it with a calendar, and you are able to see how we work and if it's working for you, if it's resonating. But we also want to start up talking circles, and talking circles are important, as we understand and feel, because people are there are more people living different ways of life, which is good, but so it's harder to find likewise thinking, feeling persons. So mostly there are wider spread, so they have to go like globally. And so a lot of clients of us, or participants, I have to say, they mentioned something like, okay, this was a very deep and interesting and beautiful session, but I also like to talk to you, just share my feelings, share my ideas, share opinions, see how things are. Yeah, how do we feel or see things? So it's very very yeah. It's like um, it's a mixture. Maybe that helps. Okay, another thing I have to share from my heart is that I'm told that a lot of our frequencies are of a level that a lot of people don't really are open enough for yet. And that's the question I want to ask to you, if you're listening. So please give me feedback. If you are feeling it's like, okay, I like the frequencies you are sharing every time in the live, let me know. Point the one, or point, if you don't want, put a two, or whatever is easier for you. You can write me an email, you can give me a comment around this live. But it's important for us to get a little bit of a feeling, because we feel that we offer you some guidance and some support. But if it's too much for people, let us know, because we don't want to be blunt, or being too direct or too powerful. We just want to be helpful in that. So, and we are learning. We're just also human beings, so we'll make mistakes, and drink coffee. So, but again, this Sunday we have a workshop, and it's like this workshop is planned at 6 o'clock evening, p.m. Madrid time, because we live in Spain, and this workshop is working with the framework. So we will start with the basics of the framework. So, and it's interactive. It's Zoom, and it's not free. We ask 25 euros for it, but you can connect with us, and we can talk about the topics and how we see it, and maybe you can influence us with your points of views, and we have discussions about it, and we learn from each other, and it will be the basic of the community we're starting to set up. And this community is to make everybody connected all over this planet with likewise or somehow likewise points of view. And of course, we're all different. We all have our own truth, and that is beautiful, and we would like to keep it like that. And no truth is better than the other. It's only that it's your truth or the other's truth. And that's good, because we are all unique, completely unique human beings. Beings is more how I see it. Like, we are unique beings, and with all our unique capabilities and aspects, we all have our gifts. And the more we get aligned to the heart, the more we get aligned to our higher self, the more we get aligned to the source, it's directly, the more we get aligned to nature. And when this all is aligned, then we have the option to really open our gifts, our skills, our specialities. So what I want to do, until people are giving me reactions, and the reactions about the frequencies, what I like to do is to help everybody to get aligned. And I do that with my frequencies, and I'm best in that. Oh, before I do that, the 30 minutes you can also use to ask me to make frequencies specially customized for you to get connected to your higher self and to your star family. So this is very interesting. If you are resonating for that, use that 30 minutes ability on the website. You can ask specifically for that, connecting to the higher self and to your star family. Those are frequencies. It's like a gift of me. I can tune in to every individual differently, and this tuning in gives different frequencies, and these frequencies are bringing you back in the relation to your galaxy originating or family or higher self or all three, and that will bring the energy of that you're not alone, that you feel safe, that you are here for a purpose, or all these things together. So if you are interested in that, feel and let's resonate on that. And for now, I would love to give you some frequencies. The frequencies I will give you is to recalibrate in your heart, to bring the heart-brain connection from the heart, and to connect you to the higher self and to the source. So please close your eyes, keep your hand on your heart, and connect to your heart. Close your eyes, put your feet next to each other, and connect to your heart. And with this connection, I'm going to give you the frequencies which are empowering you in this. So let it resonate into your system, digest. So take a little time before you open your eyes. These frequencies will always work, even if you listen to it later. You can repeatedly listen to it. And please let us know if you're open to these frequencies, or do they freak you out. That everything is perfect. Everything is perfectly orchestrated. We hope to see you coming Sunday, and keep an eye open for what we are doing, because the Storking Circles are starting and we're going to set it up, and we love to have your feedback, your interaction with that. So from here, we love you, and I hope this helps you, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.